Volz, Dean of the School of Education at UAB, and I just wanted to share just a few thoughts about the opportunities that we have had to collaborate with Glen Iris. We actually have been working with Glen Iris basically for at least 4 or 5 years as a part of our Center for Urban Education. At that time, I was director of the center and had the privilege of working with the administration and the faculty here with a number of projects. One of those projects was called the GRACE Project. That's Grandparents Reading and Comprehending Enthusiastically. And with that project, I worked most closely with Ms. Crenshaw here in the library, and we were able to bring in a group of grandparents of the students in the primary grades here and have a series of workshops that were designed to help the parents with strategies for reading to and reading with their grandkids here in the primary grades at Glen Iris.
Good morning. My name is Dr. Tanya Perry, and I'm an assistant professor at the University of Alabama at Birmingham. I'm glad to be here this morning because we're so proud of Glen Iris Elementary School. We are partners with Glen Iris in so many ways. First, I'm the director for the Red Mountain Writing Project. And the Red Mountain Writing Project is one of 200 sites across the United States that are part of the National Writing Project. The University of Alabama at Birmingham, also known as UAB, has a site which we call Red Mountain Writing Project. Several of the teachers who are at Glen Iris have been a part of the Red Mountain Writing Project Summer Institute program and other programs that we offer in literacy. We're so glad that we're able to provide this level of professional development to them and work with them as teacher consultants and in other capacities. We have had a long relationship with Glen Iris, and hopefully you've been able to see the fruits of the labor in literacy because of our strong connection. The second way that we've been involved in Glen Iris has been through a family grant. Family literacy grant actually took place last year. It was in the evenings. We were able to provide teacher consultants or teachers teaching teachers and teaching families for the grant. In the evenings, families would convene over just snacks and food to talk about literacy for their children. And so we had different aspects of this program that we were able to add to in the evening time. Some of those were how to help your child read. What can you do at home to help your child? So we're just trying to help bridge that school and home gap that sometimes can exist. So just informing the parents about what we can do from a literary standpoint to help strengthen and make more rich the lives of our children. So we felt like it was a great success. We had excellent turnout in the evenings, particularly after work when people are so tired. But I think parents thought it was a very valuable and worthy part of their day. And Glen Iris is known for involving their parents. This school has a high parent involvement rate, particularly even though it's located in an urban area, and sometimes stereotypically we have low parental involvement, but not at Glen Iris. Every time you turn around, there are parents somehow involved in the school. And I attribute that to the excellent staff and faculty at the school and the leadership. Dr. Wilson is known for getting his community involved. I've never seen a principal sleep on top of a school building like Dr. Wilson, but he's dedicated to whatever it takes to involve his community, his families, his children, his faculty, and in making this place a better place. The third way in which we are involved with the Glen Iris Elementary School is through the Urban Teacher Education Program, Enhancement Program, and that's through the Center for Urban Education. Many of the teachers who are here now have been through what we call UTEP, which is a value-added program at the university to teach in urban schools. So you have your regular teacher education program, but when you are trained to work in an urban environment, we add something to that curriculum to help our students understand what it takes to be a strong urban teacher. We're very proud of our UTEP graduates. My role there is just, or has been, that of a liaison. And so I'm not actively involved in that at the higher level of that program. But I will say that 2 of my mentees during that program were hired at Glen Iris. and have been highly effective as teachers, as team members in the school community. Congratulations to Glen Iris. It is much deserved.
I am Kimberly Davis, and currently I'm serving as a math and science specialist with the Alabama Math Science Technology Initiative, also known as AMSTI. 2 years ago, I had the wonderful opportunity to become a teacher consultant for Red Mountain Writing Project. The Red Mountain Writing Project is an affiliate of the National Writing Project. The National Writing Project has over 200 centers across the United States of America where they take teachers and give them the opportunity to work with other teachers to learn more information on writing and best practices in education. That's done over the summer. It is invitation only, and I had the opportunity to be invited by Mrs. Cynthia Crenshaw, who is also here at Glen Iris Elementary. That experience afforded me the opportunity to hone my writing craft, get back to my love of creative writing, and I was so excited about it, I wanted to share that with the students at Glen Iris Elementary. At the time, I was a first grade teacher at Glen Iris Elementary School, and the opportunity came for us to begin our own writers club here at this school. And the students were given the opportunity to explore different forms, techniques, and genres of writing, from poetry to writing music to writing short stories to studying author's purpose. We made sure we covered as much as we could, the full gamut of writing. Students were given the opportunity to have a songwriter to come in and speak to them. After the songwriter shared information, they were able to ask her questions, and she also let them listen to some of her music. The next time we came together, the students were to have written their own songs, and they did a great job. One song that comes to memory is by one of the students who you'll hear from later, titled Going to the Ship. He wrote an entire song on his experience going to the championship game with his football team.
My name is Amora.
And I'm William.
And we are 5th graders at Glen Iris Elementary.
Last year we participated in the Space Writers Club, and I was the president.
Each time we met, we would begin with a quote from a famous American writer, and we would write about what we thought the quote meant.
We also got a chance to meet a songwriter. She shared a song with us and told us what inspired her to write. After she left, we all wrote a song about that we thought we would like. I wrote a song about my football team going to the championship because we bring the feet.
I really enjoyed writing poetry. Poetry helps me express myself and get my feelings out.
Thank you for listening.
Bye.
Bye.
It was an amazing experience, and it was just another great thing that Glen Iris Elementary has going on.
My name is Dr. Lynn Kirkland. I am a professor at the University of Alabama at Birmingham in the Department of Curriculum and Instruction. I also serve as the chair of the department there. So our collaboration with Glen Iris School has been going on for several years, and it is not only, it's moved from emerging to more solidifying and expanding over time. Initially, our collaboration began with bringing student teachers to the school because the locality of the school is very close in proximity to the university, and we have great relationships with the teachers here at the school and the administration. Our students are pre-service teachers, and so we wanted them in classrooms that reflected some of the items and the paradigm and the pedagogy that we were trying to use to train and develop good reflective practitioners. The teachers at Glen Iris, some of them have actually come through our program at the university, and so that served as a great springboard for our students and using the school. Over time, it expanded to the fact that we felt like there was a need for a summer experience to try to close that 22 to 30% gap in learning and achievement over the summer months. So we developed and wrote grants to enable a program here at Glen Iris School each summer. So for the last 4 or 5 years, we've had a summer program. Our summer program at the university, we have been actually putting that program on for about 42, 43 years. And as part of that program, we decided that we wanted to only focus on enrichment, not remediation. So when we moved the program, or part of the program, to Glen Iris School, we wanted that very same focus here because we felt like that the children needed something additional from the regular academic year. We knew the teachers were doing a great job during the year, but we wanted to go above and beyond because many of these children have intelligences that move beyond just linguistic. They may be more naturalist, and so that's why they're, digging in the dirt and working with Jones Valley Farms. Some of them have more musical talent or artistic talent, and so we provide workshops for the children in those areas to ensure that we're building on those intelligences and enriching the school year for them. So the collaboration began with a grant from the Belk Foundation, a generous grant of about $55,000. And each year the Belk Foundation has continued to support us, but on a diminishing basis as they wanted us to, of course, begin to assume more and more responsibility, financial responsibility for the program. What that has forced us to do is to look at how we can deliver the program in the most cost-effective and expeditious way. So the program runs 4 weeks, typically half day or whole day, depending on our collaboration. One of the things that we found was that the attendance in the program drastically increased when we were able to provide after school or afternoon care in the summer, and that's when we collaborated with Better Basics. This coming year, we will be having an after-school program that's actually put on by the school itself. So as we work together each year, we continue to refine and revisit and relook at the data that we gather at the end. We do pre and post testing, so we look at the data that we get at the end to see what it is we need to change for the upcoming year. So the program is certainly a program that is evolving and will continue to evolve over time.
Benefits of our partnerships are numerous, but I'm only going to mention a few. Our students have been greatly impacted by our partnership with the UAB Athletics Mentoring Program. The student athletes come in once a week to mentor some of our 5th graders. The student athletes also provide our 5th grade students an opportunity to go over to the campus, UAB campus, to see what the life of a student athlete is, what it consists of. After having a few of our teachers complete the Summer Institute with Red Mountain Writing Project, our students' writing scores doubled, and the way that our teachers actually practice writing changed tremendously. And also, Jones Valley Farm has become a household name at Glen Iris Elementary. Every Tuesday, our 4th and 5th graders actually ran our farmers market. They sold produce to the community. I was fortunate that my class was chosen to participate in a project-based learning at the farm where they went for an entire week to build a mobile market. And we were able to integrate the skills that would have been taught in the classroom to the project, and it was a great experience.
My name is Elena Dickey, and I'm currently a 4th grade teacher here at Glen Iris Elementary. I recently graduated from UAB, and during my time there, I was able to be a student in the UTEP program. This past summer, however, I got to be a part of the Children's Creative Learning Center as a pre-service teacher. The center was a partnership between the university and through UAB and Glen Iris Elementary. And there were about 15 of us that were able to come on as pre-service teachers. Which, looking back, I know that that was really invaluable to me as a new teacher. It really gave me the opportunity to kind of play school and test out the things that we'd been learning and strategies and methods that you might think about implementing in a classroom but be kind of hesitant to kind of jump in with them. And we were really pushed to think outside the box and to try out really creative, hands-on things for the students. And I know that for me, that gave me more confidence in going into a classroom and feeling like I could apply those strategies because I kind of worked out the kinks. So for me, as a pre-service teacher, the benefit of being able to be a part of the Children's Creative Learning Center was huge. And I know that I'm always going to look back at that time and the opportunity that I had through it as really a foundational moment of my career as an educator.
Hi, Sarah Williamson from Jones Valley Teaching Farm. I'm the Education Director, and for the school year of 2012-2013, Jones Valley has partnered with Glen Iris to bring a more knowledgeable and vibrant community around food science and nutrition through various innovative programs and projects. Some of the projects that we have implemented this year, one of the largest is Farm Lab, which is an outdoor classroom. In addition to in-ground plants, are raised beds that we've currently implemented this spring. It provides teachers and students an opportunity to learn cross-curricularly within an outdoor space. One of the first projects we implemented at Glen Iris was a project called Farm Lab, which is their outdoor classroom. And we really took the outdoor classroom to a new level through our collaboration. We've since built raised beds that will not only provide a cross-curricular environment for students to learn and teachers to teach, but actually produce vegetables that students will sell at their student-run farmers market. The student-run farmers market was also launched in the fall in coordination with Farm Lab. And in addition to the students running their own farmers market, utilizing the produce within their Farm Lab, they're taught a financial literacy curriculum that is standards-based. And then in the spring, the students develop a business plan in collaboration with UAB and Junior Achievement of Birmingham.
We've harvested from our